Alright, good evening ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ultimate TV for round number 2 in the Blues Fair Incorporation for the Dirty Old Bastards 360 Sprint Car Series. My name is Brett Wheeler. Thank you for joining us here on this lovely Tuesday night. We're getting set for qualifying, group qualifying on the racetrack right now. As you're looking at a couple of drivers, the first car on the racetrack in car number 12, Troy Schruers. Troy Schruers in car number 12. He's going to go position number 2, make that 3, Western Newell. With a 14.180, Mad Max Stabber with a 14.231. And Troy Schruers in that 12 machine with a 14.354, and Western Newell goes to quick time at the moment. Well, in fact, make that Dylan Paddock in car number 8 jump straight to the top of the leaderboard. As we are here at the dirt track at Charlotte for the first time. Next couple of cars onto the racetrack. In car number 88, it's John Harper. In the 04, got Jesse Hare. In the number 9 machine, it's going to be Drew Neal. And in car number 7, it's going to be Dylan Workman. So these drivers getting their first look at the dirt track at Charlotte for the new season. The Blues Fair Corporation. So John Harper goes to position number 5. In fact, let's get the top 10 qualifying up on your screen. You're watching Jesse Hare in that 04 with the 14.502. His best lap. So Drew Neal went to position 4 with a 14.236. John Harper with a 14.241. Dylan Workman with a 14.248, and Jesse Hare with a 14.502. So that's group number 2 qualifying done and dusted. And we're going to find out who we're going to be watching on the racetrack at the moment. So that rolls a 21 of Dustin Griffiths. In car number 29, it's going to be Taylor Howe. In car 37, Zane Scott. And in the 44, Pace Motorsports, Ryan Pace. So we'll see what these guys can do here in their qualifying effort. Griffiths go to position number 8 with the 14.460. In fact, goes to position 9 now. Taylor Howe with a 14.281. Zane Scott 11th quick with a 14.463, and Ryan Pace jumps to position number 4 with a 14.193. Taylor Howe goes to position 4. Zane Scott goes to position 4. Bumping Scott, actually Zane Scott position 5. And Ryan Pace, so a couple of late movers here in this second lap of qualifying. And I'm about to do something for Chris Roberts and Tyler Henselman as we crack open a coldie. So the 67 of Mark Pinsky on the racetrack. In car number 38, it's going to be Brett Strickler. In the 06, it's going to be Kyle Scott. And in car number 5, Tyler Curtis. Mark Pinsky in car 67, the first of these 4 drivers to lay down lap time here at the dirt track at Charlotte. So we're going to do a receiving break inside of the top 10. Position 11, 14.401. Brett Strickler, 14.385. Kyle Scott, position 7 with a 14.207. Tyler Curtis with a 14.257. Mark Pinsky, lap number 2, goes to position 7 with a 14.198. Brett Strickler with a 14.194. Kyle Scott slower on his second lap. And Tyler Curtis a 10.5 slower on his second lap as well. He's going to be sitting in position number 13 with a 14.257. So out rolls the 057 of Craig Dunn. Right in behind him in the 005, it's going to be Brandon Steele. In car number 73, Alan Samo. And in the 127, Stephen Hill. Craig Dunn, the first of these 4 cars to get the green flag. Clicking here for a moment. Craig Dunn, 15th quick. Make that 70th with a 14.363. Alan Samel, 15th. Brandon Steele, 14th. And Stephen Hill in position number 18. A lot of these drivers went to the top side. Stephen Hill, can he improve? 14.420 was his best lap time. Alan Samel with a 14.286. Brandon Steele with a 14.303. And Craig Dunn in the 057 with a 14.363. And out rolls the number 77 right now of Aaron Schaefer. In car number 83, Chris Roberts. In car number 27, Logan Christensen. And in the 22 of Jason Nygaard. These next 4 drivers. Can they set quick time here tonight? Aaron Schaefer, 21st quick with a 14.576. Chris Roberts, 14.616. Logan Christensen with a 14.142. And Jason Nygaard, position 17 with a 14.318. Schaefer 24th, Roberts 15th, Logan Christensen position 5, and Jason Nygaard up to position number 13 with a 14.246. 2/10 separate positions 1 through to 17. If you're not inside the top 20, you will make it into the B main. Well, a feature winner already here in the UW Motorsports Ultimate Dirt TV car number 257. It's Anthony Lopresto. In car number 57, it's going to be Luke Ganners. And in car 23, tonight, it's going to be Tyler Henselman. So 3 cars in this group, as the green flag has waved. And I believe we're going to have 1, maybe 2 more groups after this one, just depending on if the officials want to have 1 or 2 groups. 8th quick, Anthony Presto, 14.157. Luke Ganners, 27th quick with a 14.638. And Tyler Henselman with a 14.478. Anthony Presto goes slower with a 14.266. Tyler Henselman with a 14.373. And Luke Ganners with a 14.412. So tough work here for some of these drivers. So out rolls the 378 of Justin Bavia. In car number 97, the Razorback, Matthew Henninger. In the 00, Nathan McClellan. And looks like this will be our 30 cars. 30 cars are on tap here for tonight. Round number 2 of the Blue Sea Corporation 360 Sprint Car Series. Justin Bavia, 28th quick with a 14.760. Matthew Henninger, 28th quick with a 14.716, a 15.039 for Nathan McClellan. Can any one of these three drivers improve on the lap time? Bavia goes to 25th quick with a 14.449. Henninger slower, and Nathan McClellan still position number 30. So Justin Bavia, your quickest out of those three drivers. And that officially counts us at 30 cars have taken a time around the dirt track at Charlotte. As we get set for tonight's B-Main 10 cars. 8 laps in distance, so if you are from 21st on backwards, you'll be starting in tonight's B-Main. So we'll go through your top 10, and we'll go through our top 20, in fact. So coming home with quick time tonight in Calibrate, Dylan Paddock. Western Newell comes home in 2nd, quick Ryan Pace. 3rd, quick Max Stambor. In 4th, Logan Christensen rounds out a top 5. Zane Scott in 6th. 7th is going to be Taylor Howe. Anthony Lopresto in 8th. 9th is going to be Brett Strickler and Mark Pinsky. Rounding out our top 10. In 11th was Kyle Scott. 12th was Drew Neal. John Harper. In 13th, Jason Nygaard. 14th, Dylan Workman. 15th, 16th was Chris Roberts. Tyler Curtis in 17th. Alan Samel 18th. 19th, Brandon Steele. And our 20th car that will make it into tonight's show by 9 1,000ths of a second is car number 12 of Troy Schrewer's, thus sending 10 cars out for our B-Main. And the way they line up will be in car number 057. Craig Dunn will start on pole to his outside. It's going to be the 23 of Tyler Henselman. At a position 3, it's going to be the 57 of Luke Ganes to his outside, the 127 of Stephen Hill. At a position 5, the 378 of Justin Bavia lines up alongside Dustin Griffiths. Jesse Hare not on the race track in the 04. So that'll bump the 00. In fact, it should be Matthew Henninger starting out at position at number 7. Aaron Schaefer out of 8th. Nathan McClellan will be on the outside. And, well, here comes the 32. Stephen Calavoda on the racetrack as well. So he will start at the back of this one. 31 cars took a time around the dirt track at Charlotte as we are getting set for tonight's B-Main.
The 97 jump up a spot there. 00, you're behind the 77. And I don't see the 808, so 32. Yep, line up right there. So tighten up, guys. We're going to go 1 to green this time by. Once again, 8 laps, no yellows, top 4 advance. You will go on my command. I'll give pace truck in, and green flag means go. So tighten up, guys. You guys will be going green this time by. 8 laps, top 4. No yellows. Tighten up, guys. Pace truck in. Green flag, green flag.
8 laps to distance. Green flag is out, and we are underway here. The top 4 will advance into tonight's main event, and while we're talking about just sending it, Craig Dunn turns the 23 of Tyler Hensel and Stephen Calavoda, just flipping violently down the back straight away. So Luke Ganes, your race leader in the 57. The 21 of Griffiths back there in 2nd. 3rd is the 378 of Justin Bavia. Rounding out your top 4 right now is the 97 of Matthew Henninger. Those 4 are your transferees at the moment. So battle on for 2nd and 3rd. 21 right now of Griffiths up on the top side of the racetrack. Via on the low side as Yanez is a little bit out of shape on the entry into turn number 1 and 2, and they are side by side for second and third right now, giving the second spot to Bavia. Here comes Griffiths back around the outside, looking for second yet again. This is your battle for the race lead. Now here comes the 378 of Bavia. Takes over the lead from Yanez. Griffiths back there in third. Henninger doing a nice job in fourth. The 77 of Aaron Schaefer, one spot out of a transfer right now. I think this is 4 down, 4 to run. Oh! Big wreck there. Your race leader and second place cars. This gives a chance to Tyler Henselman. 1 to run. Oh no! Whoa! Yanez, your race leader, second is Schaefer. Henninger third, fourth is the double O. But here comes Henselman to the inside of a turn number 4. He's not going to get there. Oh my, what a race that was. So the 4 transferees will be the 57 of Luke Yanez, the 77 of Aaron Schaefer, the 97 Matthew Henninger, and the double O of Nathan McClellan. And the rest of the drivers will be sent packing here in just a moment. We get set for tonight's feature event. So we'll take a quick break here on Ultimate Dirt TV. You are watching round number 2 of the Blue Sphere Corporation and Dirty Old Bastards 360 Sprint Car Series live from the dirt track at Charlotte. A-Main to come up in just a moment, so stick around as we get set for 35 laps, I believe it is, around here. So could we see a repeat winner for the first time in the series, or are we going to see a third different face in victory lane? Alright, we're back here live at Ultimate Dirt TV. Race number 1 of the Blue Sphere Corporation, round 2 of the 360 Sprint Cars here from the dirt track at Charlotte. Dylan Paddock and Western Newell will make up row number 1. Row number 2 will be the 44 of Ryan Pace and the 05 of Max Stanball. Starting out of position 5, the 27 of Logan Christensen to his outside. The 37 of Zane Scott starts position number 6. Taylor Howell lines up out of position number 7 to his outside. The 257 of Anthony Lopresto. Brett Strickler will start out of position 9 to his outside In run number 5, the 67 of Mark Pinsky. You go back to row number 6, and Kyle Scott will line up alongside Drew Neal. Row 7 inside, the 88 of John Harper lines up alongside the 22. Jason Nygaard, Dylan Workman, and Chris Roberts. Row 8, row 9, Tyler Curtis, Alan Samel. And row 10, Brandon Steele and Troy Schruers. That will be tonight's 20 cars that transfer directly into the main event. Now, B-main transferees will line up at the back of the bus, and they will consist of, wait for him to come past, Luke Ganez, Aaron Schaefer, Matthew Henninger, and Nathan McClellan should have been there as well. The drivers coming into turn number 1 and 2 behind the iRacing official pace truck. This will get us set for tonight's feature event. Cannot go until the green flag has been thrown. And right now, Dylan Paddock and Western New will lead us to the green flag, and we are underway. Round number 2. And already they are 3 wide. Continuing to make this 3 wide, 4 wide just for a little moment right now in the middle of turn number 3 and 4. Lepresto looking to the top side of the racetrack. Jason Nygaard to the right of your screen as well, also looking on the top of the racetrack. Here comes the 29 of Taylor Howe, looking right through the middle. You're watching the 37 of Zane Scott through the middle on the inside of the black car. In behind the black car right now, that's Ryan Pace. Behind him is Anthony Lepresto, and here comes Taylor Howe in the Quaker State number 29. Great side-by-side racing here in the opening parts of this race. Lepresto looking to make her way through right now. Max Stamble in 3rd place. Here comes Weston Newell. Right behind Dylan Paddock right now. This is a battle for the race lead. Paddock holding off Weston Newell. Oh, the 222 is all over the back bumper of that 8 as he goes to the inside in turns 3 and 4. Look, going to slide up in front of him, and crossover complete by Dylan Paddock. Excuse me, Paddock still your race leader. Oh, and there is contact around. Well, Dylan Paddock, unfortunately, along with Dylan Workman, they're going to find themselves upside down with a lot of damage, and Dylan Paddock will not be happy about that one, but that will bring out our first caution of the night. So a little bit of contact from Western Newell and Paddock as they were down the back straight away, and unfortunately Paddock gets the worst end of that stick. So, Mad Max Stamble in that first position in the 05. You see the cars rolling down the back straightaway right now. So the first caution of the night. And let's hope that is not a sign of things to come. So at the moment, from what I can see, the fastest lap of the race. Now this might be irrelevant, but Looks like it's Western New with a 14.725. The lights are still on the pace truck, so I'll get the green flag next time by. So it'll be single file and white flag lap 38, I think.
One to green, guys. Tighten up. Single file. We go on green. White flag lap 38.
There we have it. So it is a 35 lap feature race. So Max Stamble, your race leader. Second, Western, your Ryan Pace. Third, Zane Scott. Fourth, Anthony Lepresto. In fifth, Logan Christensen. Sixth, Mark Pinsky. Taylor Howe, your top 8. We go back to the front of the field and we get set to go green off of turn number 4. The green is out and we are underway. We are back underway here at the dirt track at Charlotte. You're watching from the grandstand at the moment, and Lepresto up to position number 4, looking for third right now. Pace goes to the cushion. Zane Scott back around the outside of the 257 of Lepresto. Scott nearly chops the front end out of the 257 machine right now, but at the moment, Max Stamble, your race leader, Western Mule, your top 5 are on the top of the racetrack. They all try to find that cushion that is slowly starting to develop right now. In fact, you can see it's there on the entry into turn number 3 and 4, because Western Mule and Ryan Pace, they hit that, and they just gained a whole ton of speed right now. So Newell trying to get to the inside of Max Stamble off turn number 4. Stamble made a little bit of a mistake there, a little bit of a bobble in turns 1 and 2. And that's now going to give Western Newell the top side of the racetrack. Try and go back through the pack, and it looks like Jason Nygaard in the double two, I should say, missing a front wing on that race car. So 38 of Brett Strickler at the back, along with Kyle Scott and Nathan McClellan. Times are starting to pick up from the 14.7s. We now go to Max Stamble with a 14.562. In fact, all, having a look here, our top 13 drivers are all inside the 14-second bracket. In fact, there's only 3 cars on the racetrack that have set faster or set slower lap times than 15 seconds or less, but I can tell you they're very close to that time. So lights are still on the pace truck, and this is our second yellow of the night. Race number 2. We will go live at, I believe, 15:15 the next hour. So in about 30 minutes time, we shut the stream down after race number 1. We get everything set back up for race number 2. White flag,
green, white
41.
flag, lap 41.
We're on lap 20 at the moment, so 21 left here in race number 1. As I said, race number 2 will be at the same track. This time we're going to be under the lights. So we will have a new stream for that, so feel free to like Ultimate Dirt TV if you haven't already. And g'day Philip York, how you doing, mate?
Green flag, green flag.
Yes, back underway. Max Stamble leads us down the front straightaway. Western Newell right on the tail tank and the crash bar of that 05 machine right now. The 05 of Stamble starts to pull away. Ryan Pace in third. Fourth is Zane Scott and Anthony Presto. Your top five. Here comes Taylor Howe. Alan Samel into position 7. Penske now slide job, and look at this. They were nearly 3 wide behind. This is a great scrap going on for about our 10th spot at the moment. Oh no, there's a car around. The 88 of John Harper. And our next caution will come out. Kyle Scott missing a front wing along with Dylan Paddock, who I still think was missing that from the start. How he's able to sort of roll around this racetrack is beyond me. So, thank you for joining us from wherever you're watching around the world. In fact, you can let us know in the comments. I will be able to see those comments and interact with you guys as well. But at the moment, we are behind the pace truck. And the yellow flag conditions for the 3rd time here tonight. Which gives us a white flag at lap number 44. So we did complete a couple of laps since our last caution.
1 to green, guys. Tighten up. Single file. Going green. White flag. Lap 44.
All right. So there we have it. So 17 remain. Race number 1 of the night. Although this is the 2nd round, round number 2 of the Bluesphere Corporation and Dirty Old Bastards 360 Sprint Car Series. The 410s will be back here on Ultimate Dirt TV on Thursday night. That's Max Stanball.
Green flag.
The green flag comes out and we are back underway. The guys pick up the pace. Going to pick up the Ryan. And now we have Alan Samel starting to come through the field as well. And look where he's running. He's going on the bottom side of the racetrack right now. So most of the tail there, your top 5, Samel and Howe. Samel looking to take over 6, and there's a little bit of contact. Taylor Howe shut the door on Samel. Here is Christensen in the 27. Christensen is in the black and orange 27. He's on the inside of the 67. That's Mark Pinsky right now. There's your top 4 on screen from left to right. Zane Scott now looking for a slide job on Ryan Pace, and old Pace had to get out of the gas. Surely that's not for that. Hopefully, let's. It looks like the 17 of Brett Strickler involved in that one. Yes, unfortunately, Dylan, you are waiting for the 2nd race. Looking at Sean Mack and Sharon Scott. Along with everybody else that is tuned in here to Ultimate Dirt TV tomorrow night. It's going to be a big night for myself. I won't tell you where I will be tomorrow night. I will post it later on. So Max Stanball, your race leader, after inherited the race lead from contact between Newell and Paddock. It's all been the 05 out in front. He's had the 222 of Western Newell behind him.
47.
So white flag, lap number 47. So 13 laps left to run here at the dirt track at Charlotte. So some close racing so far. Can we continue this on? Can we get the final 13 laps in the book without a caution?
Green flag, green flag.
Western Mule got a great run on that start, but had to check up. Zane Scott now in position number 3. Lepresto in 4th. And while Taylor Howe and Alan Samel, they are still duking it out. But this time they're duking it out for a top 5. Stanmore continuing to lead the race. Harper trying to get off the racetrack at the moment. Lepresto looking to try and get around the outside of the 37 of Zane Scott. So your top 4 starting to break away from the field. Here comes the 37 of Scott now. Scott to the inside of Newells. They go into 3 and 4. Slide job is complete, but a crossover incoming from Western Newell at the line. Wow, that was close. Give it to Western Newell. Boy, there was not a lot in it now. Scott going to throw another slide job on Newell, and Newell's going to drive around the outside. Oh my, that was close. How good is this for second and third? And I'll tell you who's loving it right now is the 05 of Max Stamble. Oh, the yellow is out. Whoa. Zane Scott and Western Newell. Talk about trying to put on a clinic. Man, these guys were making it out, making it work out there on the top side. An unbelievable run there from your second and third place cars. So looking at some big moves. Chris Roberts from 16th up to position number 9. Nathan McClellan from 24th, I believe. He's sitting in about 16th position at the moment. Sound up. Let's have a... Let's have a look. It's probably going to come up on the screen. No, of course it'll do that. Alright, so we'll get the... I'm not sure why it does it every time. But alright, there we go. So the lights are still on. "35 laps is the feature.
You won the green, guys. Tighten up. Single foul. White flag lap 50. We're going to restart with 6 to go.
6 to run. There we have it. Macau, I believe that's how you pronounce your name. I apologize if you get it wrong. It's a 35 lap feature event. 6 to run here in race number 1 of the night. Stamble, Newell, Scott, Lepresto, Taylor Howe, Alan Samel, Christensen, Pinsky. I think that's Roberts back in 9th place, and they're underway one more time. Stamble and Western Newell a little bit out of shape as they came up for turn number 2. Now look at Howe trying to make to the inside into turn number 3 and 4, looking for a 4th place finish at the moment. Lepresto hangs on to that one. Oh wow, that was almost contact, and oh 37 of Scott just got a little bit caught up in the moment. There was definitely contact from behind from Anthony Lopresto, but from the naked eye, it looked like that Scott may have gotten into the side of Lopresto. He may have just checked up a little bit, got a little bit in the slick stuff. Lopresto behind him, unfortunately, just tagged the back of that 37 and puts him deep buried in the back of the field at the moment. So we still have 5 laps left to run around the dirt track. Shall 1 second. Alright, so I thought that was my fox dog guy, but nope, turns out it's not. Some guy randomly wanted me to look after his dog. How about no? 5 to run. Stanball.
Green's out.
Western
Green
York.
flag. Green flag.
Sorry, dog. We're back underway. Oh, the Presto Logan Christensen up to position 3 right now. And here he comes. Whoa, talk about fencing someone.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
And it all comes from the 9 machine of Drew Neal. Just giving a massive right rear to Lopresto. Lopresto ran out of real estate, and that caused a big jumble up in the field. If we can have a look at the replay of this one without turns out we can't. I'm not that qualified just yet. Definitely not that qualified to do instant replays at the moment. So we have a look at our top 10. On the left of the screen there, Max Stanball, Western Neal, Logan Christensen, Drew Neal.
Won the green guy, tighten up, single file, white flag lap 56, so it's a green-white checkered. Once you hear the white flag, you race back to the line. Green-white checkered.
Green-white checker. Incoming Chris Roberts, Zane Scott, Mark Pinsky, Brandon Steele, and Taylor Howe. Alright, Max Stanball, 2 circuits around the dirt track at Charlotte. Can he pick up his first career win
Green flag,
for
green
the
flag.
season? And we are back underway here. Stanball gets a good start, but Western Neal almost has an even better start. Look at Logan Christensen trying to make the inside work. Stanball goes to the bottom in turns 3 and 4. Western Neal rides that cushion like a boss. 1 to run. Neal, slide, jump on Stanball to make contact. Off of turn number 2. Here comes Stanball. Look, they're going to race it to the line. They're going to race it out. Stanball picks up the win. Second will go to Western Neal. Third is going to be Logan Christensen. And how about Zane Scott? He reclaims a 4th position out of that one. Whoa. Unbelievable. Robert Pinsky, Samuel, Neil, Steele, and Lepresto. Unbelievable finish there. Stanmore will pick up the win from Neil. And Logan Christensen. So let's see if we have our top 3 in here. Max Stanmore, we do not. Western Newell, we do not. And Logan Christensen, we do not. So, all 3 of these drivers are not in the Discord for a quick interview. But that will complete race number 1 of the night. It's 2 races here.
Hang on, we're not going green.
So that will conclude. Just giving him a couple more seconds to get in here. And if they're not going to jump in, well, then I will go ahead, end the stream, and in about 12 minutes time, we are going to get the next stream up and running. But we do have someone to chat with. He's our 2nd place finisher tonight, Western Newell. Western, congratulations. A race that was sort of filled with ups and downs there for you.
Yeah, I pulled a few boneheaded moves, also had a few good moves. So up and down, but it was a good race. I had a blast.
And what's it like to run a 360 around here at the dirt track at Charlotte?
It's a lot better than a 410, I'll tell you that. It's a lot of fun ripping the cushion. It's not a lot of fun being a freight train around the track, but hopefully we put on a good show for you guys.
All right, man. Well, any sponsors or shout-outs you want to give before we let you get out of here?
Yeah, as always, Ultimate Dirt TV, Dirty Old Bastards, Blue Sphere, SWC Racing, PA Posse, John, Chris, all the guys over there. Thanks a lot, guys. Fast Time Racing as well, sorry. Thanks a lot, guys.
All right, buddy. Good luck in race number 2 coming up in a
Hang
moment.
on, we're not going green.
Thanks, Brett.
There we have it. Western Newell comes away with a 2nd place. That'll do it for here for Ultimate Dirt TV for race number 1. Round number 2 of the Dirty Old Bastards and Blue Sphere Corporation, live from the dirt track at Charlotte. 360 Sprint Cars coming up yet again, this time under the night sky for race number 2 in about 10 minutes. Stick around. We will be back live on Ultimate Dirt TV right here on Facebook.
Hang on, we're not going green.